So, whipped down behind square by Kevin Stout, but can't score as the fielder runs around. That's the feeling. So Warren replacing Blake, who bowled 2 overs, no maidens, none for 23. Out towards cover, they get a single, quick single. As the return came into the bowler's end, but you couldn't prevent that single. Yes, he moved a bit lackadaisical on that occasion, as this brings Van Cat in strike. Warren makes his way in the bowl to Van Cat. Van Cat gets a Yorker left delivery. In here, a comfortable catch taken, and Van Cat goes. Warren. Up to So here is a Warren in the ball to Goodman, and Goodman gets the delivery and just turns it out towards the behind square, and there is no run. So at the end of over number 5, strikers being up to back by the Caribbean mixed side. 17. Yes, he's been bowling well throughout the tournament, and it certainly looks like the prospect. He's working at some pace, putting the ball in the right areas and the right lines, and picking up the occasional wicket.
Ball goes through to be taken by the keeper, and there is no run. 37-2. We're in over number 6. Remember, this is the third place game, which is bringing together the Caribbean mix up against the ANA strikers. The strikers being invited to bat by the mixed captain who won the toss. Immediately you see Stout call it welcome Goodman down to have a word and to exchange bats.
That's interesting.
Haven't seen that in a long time. In fact, the other night I saw the Smith brothers sharing a bat at Dover as Hooper on his way into ball delivery to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman again driving outside the yard stump, beaten outside the yard stump. The ball goes through to be taken by the keeper. Yet again, there's no run.
That's a pitch up delivery from Hooper, and Welcome Goodman not getting an across to hit that ball back over Hooper's head, but he just stood there and stand and deliver on that occasion.
But you was talking about hitting ball over Hooper's head, but Hooper has his field strategically placed. He has a to close out over number 6 Gunsmoke. Another good over by Gonzalo Hooper. 3 overs, 1 for 13. Good spell by Gonzalo Hooper support. Captain went to him with the new ball and his dividends there. Gunsmoke bowling really, really tight. Picked up a wicket already.
Yes, Hooper continues to bowl well. 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 13. And he's really putting the ball in the right areas. And he picked in that early wicket. And he's certainly searching for another one for his captain. But I can tell you though, Strawny, you have Trini rotis. You have chicken rotis, pork roti, beef roti, lamb roti, and saltfish, all $10.
Interesting menu there, Gunsmoke. The good thing about that is that I'm watching my weight. But the interesting menu, the doctor said watch your weight, so they put all in front so you can see it. 37-42. The man at cover point, a man at a widest extra cover, a man at short maybe a man at long on for backward square, and a man on his lonesome self on the third man boundary. Waldron on his way into ball to Stout. Stout is getting a delivery down the leg side. He'll wait for the signal from the umpire if there's any forthcoming. In fact, there's none forthcoming. Yeah, seems to have ricocheted off Stout. Immediately you see the batsman, Marlon Welcome Goodman, calling Stout down to have a word and to do the 37-42. We're in over number 7. Remember, they were invited to bat by the Caribbean mix side who won the toss earlier tonight as a delivery from Waldron. Stout is whipping it wide of the man at long on, coming around to his right and into the boundary. Another lovely shot there by Kevin Stout, the former Barbados captain. He's up to 22 from 17 deliveries. Gunsmoke and batting really well.
That's a wonderful shot from Stout. He whipped that one sweetly across the onside and into the boundary before. And this is very good batting from Stout. He showed his class, his ability to occupy the crease, and he's timing the ball well.
Just remember, he was given a life on 7. Then he was dropped by the man Andy Debadine at long on. Ball also went for 6. So you see Gunsmoke, they're strengthening the onside field, the boundary riders on the on. As Waldron on his way into Stout, and Stout is driving this time down the ground, pleasantly down to long on. The field of Debadine. Does he feel the return already on his way? The batsman have enough time to complete one. The score 42-2. We're in over number 7. It's being bowled by Dighton Waldron.
And again, he exchanged of bat.
Well, yes. And then you see the field changing as well as the left-handed Welcome Goodman will come on strike. Waldron on his way into ball to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman is hitting this one. Dropped again there by the man in at short mid-wicket. Gunsmoke. Catch number 2 goes a big in. It was a simple offering as well. Your thoughts on that drop catch, Gunsmoke?
Well, yes, it was a simple offer. He should have taken it. And I think he was lost. He went to his left and then went back to his right. He was blinded by something.
You said you think he was lost. I think he was lost because he's in a short mid-wicket. He should be somewhere on the third man or fine leg bone. In fact, it's the captain, Lonsdale Blake, who's usually known for some very safe hands.
Yes, but things do happen.
42-2. Welcome Goodman waits on the bowler Waldron, who's lofted over long on. A lovely shot by the big man, Welcome Goodman, after being given a life. Score up to 48-4-2. Welcome Goodman up to 6 from 7 deliveries. So basically, he's been given a life on 0. It's interesting gun smoking cricket how after misfield or drop catch, the next ball usually goes for a boundary. Waldron into Welcome Goodman. Goodman is driving down too long off. Gets a single. Debadine in the way. One more to the score up to 49. 49 for 2. At the end of over number 7, being invited to bat, the strikers team, 49 for 2. $49 for 2 as we head into over number 8. Is being bowled by Gonzalo Hooper, who's bowled well for the night so far. Starts with a delivery outside the yard stump. Yet again, he beats Welcome Goodman outside the yard stump for pace, Gunsmoke. No run resulting.
Well, yes, Hooper working up some pace from this side of the end, and he's really bowling well here tonight. And certainly this is what his captain would want him to do. His final over here, Hooper, and only conceded 13 runs off his bowling, picking up 1 wicket.
Back to sweet cricket again as Hooper on his way into bowl delivery. Welcome Goodman plays it tentatively into the offside, gets an easy single, so well played by the young man, taking the pace off a delivery. So the 50 comes up as well, ladies and gentlemen. You can put your hands together. 50 runs off 44 deliveries, 28 minutes of batting, 2 4s and 4 6s. The ANA Strikers team in over number 8, they're 50 for 2. Welcome Goodman on 8, Kevin Stout 23.
Well, yes, that's the 50 up, and then they want to press on from here at this stage. In over number 8.
Delivery down the leg side. Wait for the signal from the umpire. Wide called by the umpire. Jamil Blair, you're asked to come to the scorer's booth. Jamil Blair, you've been asked to come to the scorer's booth as 2 more extras goes into the laptop Gunsmoke. 52 for 2.
So 52 for 2, yes. And so the Caribbean mix will want to continue to keep the screws on this striker's side.
Hooper, he's bowled well. 3.3 overs. No made is 1 for 16. He's on his way. Passes the umpire just about now. Bowls a delivery. Stout is back and across the stumps. Plays it back to the bowler. Hornets follow through, collects, and there is yet again no run. 52 for 2. Good spell by Hooper. Your thoughts on Hooper again?
But yes, he's been bowling very well, putting the ball in the right areas, working at that extra pace, which has the batsman a bit in trouble. And he's certainly keeping his screws on this striker's side with his tight bowling.
As yet another car parks to watch cricket. Hooper on his way into bowl a delivery which is bringing the Stout forward.
And Stout only showing the makers of the bat on that occasion. And I think he said he's going to play with Hooper, and I think that would be the sensible thing to do.
So, with one legal delivery remaining in Hooper's spell, he's at the top of his mark. Passes umpire Tremaine Prescott just about now. Jumps, delivers, balls, a delivery, Stout forward. Long forward to Gunsmoke. So, your thoughts seem to be the right process. He's batted out Hooper. Hooper's completed his spell, ladies and gentlemen. 4 overs, no made is 1 for 16. A good spell by the young man. 14 dot balls as well. A strike rate of 27. Economy of 4. So, a good spell by the young man, Gonzalo Hooper. And at the end of over number 8, invited to bat the ANA Strikers team. They're 52 for 2. Got a lot of VIPs here at the ground tonight. You see the first vice president of the Barbados Cricket Association, the man responsible for the cricket, basically. One Pedro Graves, he's here. Also saw the director of cricket, Mr. Wendell Coppin. Saw the former chairman of selectors, Mr. Henderson Wallace as well. So a lot of big ups. No VIP tent, no red carpet, but they're here. 53 for 2. We're in over number 9.
Well, they come out to front to see the wonderful environment and wonderful cricket as displayed here tonight.
It's Waldron, 2.1 overs, 1 wicket already. He's conceded just 14 runs. He's at the top of his mark. Some adjustments being made in the field. Looks like they've just about been completed. He's on his way. Passes umpire Sheena Welch. Bowls it every on the paths of Stoke, who whips it pleasantly. This should run fairly close to the boundary. The fielder gives up just about now. Another lovely shot there by Kevin Stoke. 57 for 2. The score goes up to Stoke. 27 from 22. Batting reasonably well. 27 from 22 balls. 2 4s and 2 6s. Gunsmoke striking at 122.73. As a delivery which is run, one more to the score, 58 for 2 in over number 9. It's being bowled by Dayton Waldron, operating from the northern end of the ground as the left-handed Welcome Goodman comes back into strike. A backward square, a man at short third, man at backward point, and at a wide extra cover, a man on the sweeper boundary, a long on and a long off. In fact, the man at short third man is now being asked to go all the way back on the third man boundary. Waldron is on his way, passes umpire Welch just about no jumps, delivers, whip down the ground, down to the man at long on, who again a poor bit of fielding, Gunsmoke. Ball bouncing in front of the man at long on and goes into the boundary. Not
and so Fielder not getting his body behind the ball at all on that occasion.
62 for 2. Waldron into Welcome Goodman, whipping this one up to the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary. There's an easy single. Man has a lot of work to do, but he does it well. On the arms is a return up to his captain Blake as he score up to 63. 63 for 2. Welcome Goodman 14 from 13. Kevin Stout 28 from 23. The former Barbados captain. And a successful captain at that, Gunsmoke.
Well, yes, Kevin Stout, spectacle of a cricketer.
Settles over his bat, waits on Waldron. Waldron on his way into Border Stout. Stout is driving pleasantly down to long off, gets an easy single.
Well, on this occasion, the fielder got his body behind the ball. He went long barrier the old-fashioned way, and they only conceded a single.
Well, to close out over number 9, the A&A Strikers team being invited to bat there, 64 for 2. New bowler looks like Tyler Small, another tall, fast bowler, Gunsmoke, coming from the southern end. He looks a lot like Curtly Ambrose. He's got the height. Let's see if he has the line and length. Let's see if he has the fast bowler's mentality.
Now we shall see. I've seen him in this tournament so far. He's bowled well, but I certainly can tell you that he's more of the batter for me.
Bowls a start sort of wide. He's bowled 20 overs already in the tournament. He hasn't bowled a maiden, so don't know how he can bowl well without bowling a maiden. He's picked up 10 wickets and he's considered 169 runs. At the top of his mark, on his way. Gentle approach into ball to Stout, and Stout is beaten outside the yard stump with a good delivery. Ball goes through to be taken by the keeper. There is no run.
So yes, Stout beaten from that delivery. He was on the front foot, looking to drive that one, and the missing ball goes through to collect by the keeper. Small really trying to work up some pace here, trying to get the ball in the right areas, trying to concentrate, and hopefully looking to pick up another wicket.
66 for 2, a very long run in the number 68 jersey. On his way, passes umpire Tremaine Prescott, jumps, delivers ball to Stout. Stout is getting a short delivery down the leg side. Have a look at it on his speed gun. In fact, it failed to register. 66 for 2.
Well, Sean, I think you need to go to the Carter's Optical because the back of this shirt is not 68. And if that's small, it should be 88.
I'll have a look at it again. Turns. I apologize. Darren Sammy number is 88. He's on his way. Into ball to Stout. Stout is whipping this one high into the air. 2 fielders come around, but none of them will get close to it. It's gone over the long on boundary. So Stout continues to score and score heavily on the between the long on and the deep mid wicket region gun smoke. Another maximum to Stout.
Well, you can see that's his favorite area, and he's striking the ball very well. A pitched up delivery on the line legs, and you're whipping that one over long on. And again, that's the area Stout is targeting, and that's hence why the fielders are ready in the boundary. But he's backing himself and hitting them over the boundary for 6.
72 for 2. Stout up to 35 from 27 deliveries. Welcome Goodman at the non-strikers end. 14 from 13. Waits on Small. Small's balls a short delivery. The man at third. Off the top edge of the bat and a comfortable catch for the man in that short third man.
Well, yes, a surprise delivery from Tyler Small to Stout, and Stout had no answer. Through the shot, coming off the top edge, and a comfortable catch being taken. He was really looking good.
Kamal Sealy, as we look to close out over number 10 Gunsmoke. Kamal Sealy played 7 games. He's had 6 innings. He's made 59 runs at an average of 19.67. Not a lot to write home about.
No, not at all. He's had a hard tournament, poor batting with him. And I can tell you, he's played some careless shots in the innings to get out. And certainly, he's known for playing with the state ball and scoring many runs. However, this tournament, he has not shined at all.
72 for 3. Kamal Sealy looking to turn his fortunes around. Remember, this is the 3rd place game, which is bringing together the Caribbean mixed side up against the ANA Strikers. The ANA Strikers, remember, they were invited to bat. We're in over number 10, and so far they're 72 for 3. They would have lost the wickets of Rashawn Williams. He was caught by Currency off the bowling of Hooper for 7. Kevin Stout, last wicket to fall, they're caught by Payne off the bowling of Small for 35. And Wasim Van Cad, he was caught by Payne off the bowling of Waldron. Payne taking 2 catches, those batsmen rather unlucky for 6. 72 for 3, Gunsmoke. Looking for another partnership now between Welcome Goodman and Sealy as we look to close it over number 10.
Well, yes, they're looking to build a new partnership between these two to put a sizable total on the board.
But so Small with his tail up now after picking up that big weight of a Stout on his way into ball to Kamal Sealy. And to this delivery, Sealy is long forward looking for a non-existent single. Tyler Small was very alert, very aware, quickly in his follow-through clerks. And at the end of over number 10 Gunsmoke, at the halfway stage, the ANA Strikers team, remember they were invited to bat at the halfway stage after 10. They're 72 for 3.
delivery. This one is whipped out towards that long on region and into the boundary for 6. And Marlon welcome Goodman. And he struck that pretty firmly, Sean.
Yes, another over pitch delivery there was Welcome Goodman good enough to lift it over long on for his maximum. And the score, 78 for 3, Welcome Goodman up to 20.
So Welcome Goodman will be looking to press on here as Warren, top of his mark, as he makes his way into Baltimore on Welcome Goodman. And gets the delivery whipped and with lovely dumpy over the square leg into the boundary for 4. A magnificent shot there from Welcome Goodman. It was pitched on the line of the leg stump and he whipped that one swiftly through square leg into the boundary for 4.
Another poor delivery, really a long half volley on the pass of Welcome Goodman. Remember, he said he's been good enough to be invited to national trials. Got small plays it straight for Carlton. He's been good enough to be invited to trials, so a poor delivery on the pass. He will take full total of that. Another boundary to Welcome Goodman. He's going up to 24 from 15 deliveries and he's got up to 82 for 3. We're over number 11.
So Warren, top of his mark. He's a bit expensive as he makes his way in. Passes the umpire in and balls to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman said there's one out towards that wide long on region. And the ball should go into the boundary for 4 more runs. So Warren continues to get a bit of stick in this over. Goodman going after him, striking that one out towards wide long on into the boundary for 4.
Well, guys, Smoke, if you have any family in Afghanistan, you can use this over to call them 644.
Well, yeah, you might certainly have somebody to come down here to help Warren. He needs all the help right now. At Goodman, the left-handed who's really going after Warren. And Warren, top of his mark, wondering if his shoes are getting tight at this stage. As here he is, passes the umpire in the ball to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman gets a picked-up delivery, and he's on the front foot, pushed back at Warren. A good delivery on this occasion.
So good delivery. So finally some sanity returns, 644 dot. So there was the batsman taking full advantage of Waldron. Waldron 3.4 overs, 1 for 39. He's going at 10.64 and over. He's conceded 5 fours and 2 sixes already.
So here's Warren. As he makes his way in at the ball to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman is advancing on this occasion, trying to drive that one, not successful. Ball goes through to be collected by the keeper, another dot ball.
Well, yes, good comeback here by Waldron after being struck for those boundaries early in the over. A 6 and 2 boundary 4s. He's pulled back his line, he's pulled back his 11, and so far he's been able to bowl 2 dot balls. Can he close out this over now, guys? Spot 3.5 overs, 1 for 39.
So he's top of his mark. He's got a point. Extra cover, long off, long on, a deep mid-wicket, square leg as he makes his way in the ball to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman gets the delivery on this occasion. He's just on the back foot and pushing it back at Warren. There is no run. So good comeback in the final three deliveries of that over from Warren.
Well, good comeback. He's bowled 3 dot balls, but maybe it was a case of the batsman saying 14 is enough. So at the end of over number 11, being invited to bat, the ANA Strikers, they are 86 for 3. Welcome Goodman is on 28, and Kamal Sealy yet to score, but he's just faced 1 delivery.
So, Tyler Small to continue. He'll be bowling to Sealy as he makes his way in, passes the umpire, bowls to Sealy, and Sealy gets the delivery outside the awesome.
Shot outside the yard stump, didn't make contact. There's an easy single to the man at point. There's an easy single to the left of the man at extra cover. There was Sealy looking for that extravagant shot. That's Small with Welcome Goodman going well again on 28 off 19 deliveries at the non-strikers end.
So Small, top of his mark. Sealy settles, wants to get into the action. As here is Small, makes his way, passes the umpire, and bowls to Sealy. Sealy gets a delivery that is down the leg side, and the white signal by the umpire, white police, so a bit off target on that occasion from Small.
Yeah, delivery down the leg side, a poor delivery there by Small, just losing his radar a bit.
Well, he was striving for that extra pace.
I wonder what he was thinking, though, because he just beat the batsman outside the yard stump. So we're just trying to figure out his thought process there, guys.
As here is Small, from the sudden and into ball to Sealy and balls to Sealy. Sealy gets the big appeal. And the batsman cross for a single. Not out, says umpire Tremaine Prescott. And the ball goes into the boundary for 4 runs.
Well, the cross for a single, the ball was speeding towards the fine leg boundary, guns more, a bit of an inside edge. And the appeal was in vain as long as the umpire indicated that there was a bit of bat. So 4 more to the score, takes the score up to 92. And Sealy finally opens his account, guns more. He's 4 from 3, 4 in the dark, even although the lights are on.
Well, this brings the aggressive Marlon Welcome Goodman in strike. He's on 28. And Tyler Small, top of his mark.
Guns more, what I can tell you is that if the batsman hits a boundary, unless it's the end of the over, the other batsman can't be put straight. So 92 for 3, Sealy will come back on straight.
Continue. I was still studying that single. So Sealy, Small, bit of mix bag in this over. As here he is, makes his way in and passes the umpire just about now into ball to Sealy. And Sealy gets a delivery. He says this one down behind square. The ball should have the legs to go into the boundary for 4 welcome runs. Another poor Small.
Short down the leg side rearward, and Sealy good enough to come inside his wicket and whip it down to the backward square region. Another boundary to Kamal Sealy. This time he was more in control of that one, Gunsmoke. He's up to 8 and he's got up to 96 for 3.
Well, he has a poor delivery from Small on that occasion, and Sealy maximizing on it as here's Small. Makes his way in, passes the umpire in and bowls to Sealy. In bowls to Sealy. Sealy gets a delivery, and this one's going down towards the third man region. They'll get 1. The return comes in just about now to the keeper.
Good so return too. Keeper didn't have to move a muscle. A good throw by the man coming off the third man boundary. 1 more to the score. Gunsmoke 97 for 3.
So 97 for 3 in over number 12 being bowled by Tyler Small. 1 legitimate delivery left. As Small, top of his mark, off a long run. Makes his way in to bowl to Marlon Welcome Goodman. As he makes his way in and bowls to Goodman. And Goodman gets the delivery that he's on the front foot.
Yes, Goodman looking to close out over number 12. Gunsmoke gets an easy single into the offside. He's 29 from 20 deliveries, and yet again he's batting well. He just needs some support from his teammates. At the end of the 12th over, Kamal Sealy on 9, Welcome Goodman on 29. The ANA Strikers team being invited to bat their 98 for 3.
Holder is the no bowler coming to the attack, replacing Warren. And he will be bowling to Marlon Welcome Goodman.
Gunsmoke, interesting figures from Horace Holder, 13.4 overs, no maidens, conceded 123 runs already, just 4 wickets.
So a wayward delivery on that occasion from Holder, and down the leg side, wide by the umpire. So you can clap for that. That's the 100 up. The 100 up for the strikers. That 100 coming off 73 deliveries, 51 minutes, 8 fours and 6 sixes. So 101 for 3.
Platform here is being set for a big total here, Gunsmoke. 101, still in over number 13. So good platform being set here.
Well, yes, it's a very good platform. They're going at a current run rate of 8.30. So Sealy and strike, he is on 9. Marlon Welcome Goodman is on 29 as Holder. Makes his way in, passes the umpire in and bowls to Sealy, and Sealy gets the pitch up delivery. He's on the front foot, driving down towards long off. They get a single. The return comes in just about now to the bowler's end. So a single to the total pushes the score up to 102 for 3. So Holder, top of his mark. He makes his way and bowls to Goodman. Goodman gets a delivery that he turns it back down the wicket. There is no run.
Good delivery from the man holder, full and attacking the stumps. Bringing Welcome Goodman onto the front foot, looking to play around it a bit. But in the end, he was good enough to get it into the mid-wicket region of the bowler and his follow-through collected. So the good tight stuff here by Holder so far.
So here is Holder. Man on that sweeper boundary looks like Tyler Small.
Must have credit the groundsman because he got a really good bounce. Some would say he presented that bounce for himself, but one-handed down the boundary Gunsmoke is usually not a really good way to go, but in the end, he did well, 103 for 3.
So here's Holder and bowls to Seeley. Seeley gets a delivery. He's punching up towards the offside, and they'll get a single.
The man comes off the sweeper boundary, return, driving the keeper away from the stumps.
So good rotation of the strike here on this occasion.
104 for 3. We're in over number 13.
So Holder, top of his mark. Welcome Goodman in the strike as Holder. Right arm over into bowl to Welcome Goodman. Welcome Goodman gets the delivery. He's beaten. And they come through for a single because the keeper didn't. Collecting the team for Ronald. He's gone! Ronald de Seeley. Could you believe it?
What I can tell you, Gunsmoke, is that you don't need a third umpire. You don't need a fourth umpire. You don't need a fifth umpire. The man was a long way down. In fact, if you had the cameras, he wouldn't even get in the picture. He didn't even try to ground his bat. A wayward single, Gunsmoke. Yet again, as soon as these ANA strikers start to develop a partnership, they usually find a way to lose a wicket.
Well, yes, that is so true. And could you believe it? Looking for that single off the midfield off from the keeper and looking for the single, and he ran out by a mile and a half.
So the end of Kamal Seeley's tournament with the bat. He made just 11 before he was needlessly run out Gunsmoke for 7. But it was a good throw coming from the keeper who had to run back about 2, 3, 4, 5 meters. Gunsmoke had all of his stumps to aim at. That was the good thing. He had all of his stumps to aim at. He hit them and Seeley was real, real short. I don't mean his height. I mean short of the crease.
But what I can tell you though is commentators, Chris, as I was saying, that they were rotating the strike well and running between the wickets and run out. Could you believe it?
So 104 for 4 at the end of over number 13. The new batsman Gunsmoke is Hafiji. This time.
Goodman, and this one is driven well. The man from the wide line could not stop it, struck very firmly from Marlon Welcome Goodman and into the boundary for 4.
Welcome Goodman continues to bat well, Gunsmoke. He just needs some support. He continues to bat well. He's 34 from 24. I don't know if he's going to have to apply to the welfare department for some support. But he's 34 from 24. He just needs one of his teammates to stay with him. 108 for 4.
Well, the man at non-strikers in, they call him Superman. Superman. And can he be super tonight? Tyler Small. Goodman pulls down towards mid-wicket. They'll get one. And that's all there will be. So Goodman moves to 35. The score 109 for 4 in over number 14.
Small 2.2 overs, 1 for 25. A 109 for 4.
So Small, top of his mark, as he makes his way in and passes the umpire in the ball to Hafiji. Hafiji is hitting this ball down towards mid-wicket and into the boundary for 4. 4 welcome runs on that occasion.
Hafiji with a strike rate of 400. Gunsmoke first ball smack for 4, up to 113.
Well, if he gets going here, you'll certainly see some fireworks here tonight.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you spend $10 at the bar, you can win a $100 voucher, which is redeemable at 5 different business places. One of 5 different business places. If you spend $20, you have a chance to win $40,000 on a scratch ticket. But remember, those $40,000 scratch tickets are limited, so you need to spend that $20 very, very quickly at the bar Gunsmoke.
Well, yes. And that $100 voucher, Mimosa, Sharky's, Boatyard, or Taboo, all good places. And certainly the white tent over there is where you can go and your tent. Square that goes down towards that.
Superman batted really well, but another poor delivery, poorly lined delivery, Gunsmoke, down the leg side. Not a lot of pace, and the batsman good enough to come inside his wicket and whip it down to the fine leg region. 2 consecutive boundaries now for the man Abdullah Hafiji. He's up to 8.
Was delivery, and this one is struck firmly, and batsman will get a single up towards that mid-wicket region. Score moves up to 118 for 4 in over number 14.
What I can tell you so far, Hafiji Abdullah has not played a defensive shot.
Well, that's the way he bats. So small. The ball is what should be the final delivery in over number 14. Top of his mark. Marlon Welcome Goodman, who's there on 35 of just 25 deliveries. That's it, small. Makes his way in, passes the umpire in the ball to Marlon Welcome Goodman. Marlon Welcome Goodman is hitting this one sweetly, magnificently, exquisitely. That was struck with so much disdain. So a bowling change, and the Deepening comes into the attack, and he will be bowling to Superman Abdullah.
17.3 overs before this, no maidens, 100.
He has a point, deep cover, extra cover, long off, long on. Cow corner, deep mid-wicket. He's bringing the square leg now to what would be a straightish mid-wicket. And Kurt, that would be an old-fashioned long stop, I'm saying there.
A sharp, some would call it a sharp fine leg.
As Deepening in the boat, Abdullah, and he's hitting this one down towards the wild on into the boundary, bisecting the cow corner and the long on into the boundary for 4.
Gunsmoke, I don't know if you've ever played any type of BCL cricket, but Abdullah Hafiji reminds me of one of those old BCL cricketers. Not a lot of bottom part close together. You bowl rubbish, you're out the ground.
Yes, I've played many BCL cricket, and that's how they bat. And certainly Abdullah, Superman, he's really playing like that. He's going after the bowling, and certainly tonight wants to perform to help his side get up to a sizable total.
128 for 4 in the 15 for over Gunsmoke. 128. You see, he called for a bat change. A man bat 4 balls. He's 13 with 3 fours already and called for a bat change. So that must be the 6 hitting back now.
So Deepening, top of his mark. So he's moved the straightest mid wicket, and he's pushed him all the way back down for the boundary. So he's got 4 boundary riders strong.
Interestingly, man, that was a lot short fine leg that you were so interested about. He's being asked now to come to strengthen the onside.
It looks like, I think he'd be going to straightest mid wicket, maybe.
So let's see. So there's a lot of VLS behind the keeper.
So actually, they're pushing a bit deep to that deep straightest mid wicket. And I can tell you,
Captain Blake's having an off night in the field, it looks like. Yet again, remember he dropped the catch earlier, now a missed field by Blake, who's usually sure-handed in the field.
Well, you know, some days you have those days in cricket, and the ball tends to find you all the time.
Remember, find the white tent, you find the Barbados Lotteries girls, find the food tent, spend some money over there, find the drinks tent, $10 or $20, and give yourselves a chance to win either a voucher or 40,000 Barbados dollars with a scratch ticket.
As a delivery, pushed up towards the offside, and this is good running from the 2 batsmen. There's good communication.
$130 for 4. 14 from 5 deliveries. Abdullah Hafiji, he comes back in the strike. He's batted very, very well so far. Very entertaining knock so far by this man. 14 from 5. He waits on the bowler, Deepening. And this one is say, Gunsmoke, I call. By the man at the long off boundary. A good catch by the man. He had a lot of time. He took it and settled, but I thought it was gone. He called for a change of bat. He was batting with the 4 bat. He called for the 6 bat. Went to hit the 6 and he was caught at long on.
Well, remember this is the A&A Auto Parts and Accessory Fusion with the champions, and the sponsors in this tournament are A&A Auto Parts and Accessories, Fusion Boutique, Marks Auto Spares, Automotive Arts, Bargain Motors, Marshall Trade, Wholesale Express, Blueprint Auto Works, the Barbados Lottery, Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Wolverine Ice, Williams Industry, Belco Construction and Property Management Services, Result Auto Shop, Carnation 246, Electronics Edge, Midas Magic Auto Valley, and Sandpiper Hotel and iCool Water.
The new batsman is Devon Dawson. Gunsmoke, interesting stats. 9 games, 7 innings, 26 runs, averaging 6.50.
So can he get that six runs tonight?
Interesting to see if he can get his average into double figures tonight.
Well, we shall see. So top of his mark, picking up that crucial wicket.
These two should know each other fairly well. They play for the same club, the Cupid Cavaliers team.
Yes.
They used to play for Caribbean Mix before Dawson was bought by the A&A Strikers management. I think they'll be asking back for some of their money, though.
Well, he's only bought for 2 baby bims. As in a bows to Dawson. Dawson forward. And I push it up towards the offside. Can't score. It's going to be on him on the stage.
130 for 5. Welcome Goodman, 42 from 27. So far, they've lost the wickets of Rashawn Williams for 7, Kevin Stout for 35, Wasim Van Cat for 6, Marlon Welcome Goodman is not on 42, Kamal Silly for 11, and Abdul Hafaji for 14. So to close out, over number 15, Gunsmoke, 130 for 5, Welcome Goodman on 42, Devon Dawson on 0. So, will replace Small at the southern end of the ground. Small 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 40. Horizontal 1 over before this for 6 runs. Interbowl to Welcome Goodman, who's driving pleasantly all along the ground to the man coming off the sweeper boundary. The return already on its way. The batsmen have enough time to complete one. 131 for 5. Welcome Goodman goes up to 43 from 28. Brings Dawson, who's faced 2 deliveries so far, yet to get off the mark. Takes his guard. He's averaging 6.50. That's hopefully for his team. They'll be hoping he can improve on that. He hasn't really had some good returns this tournament. He waits on Holder. Holder on his way into Dawson. Dawson is attempting to steer delivery down to the third man region. Doesn't make contact. The ball goes through to be taken by the keeper. There is no run. 131 for 5. You're in the business end of the innings. The final 5. They're 131, looking to get up to somewhere around 170, 180. Holder in his way, balls a delivery down the ledge. A loud appeal. The umpire, Tremaine Prescott, walks away from the stumps, and usually that's a good indication that he's not interested in the appeal. A bit of bat involved. So Dawson finally gets off the mark. 1 from 4 deliveries. He scored up to 132 for 5. Welcome Goodman comes back in the strike. Remember, he was left stranded in the semi-final game on 47. He's 43 from 28 tonight. Just take a look around the field. There's a long on. There's a straightish long off. There's a man at the mid-wicket region. There's a man at the forward square region. There's a man at backward square, short fine leg. A man at extra cover into Welcome Goodman. He's getting a full delivery. He's whipping it down to the man at that short fine leg region. 1 more to the score. Takes it up to 133. Remember, we're in over number 16. Over number 16, Horace Holder 1.4 overs before this, 9 runs conceded. Turns, then aborts his run. Something not quite right as the captain Blake makes. Goes back to the top of his mark, tosses the ball from hand to hand. On his way, passes umpire Tremaine Prescott just about no balls of delivery. Batsman Dawson is driving square into the offside off the outside portion of the bat, down into the third man boundary. So Dawson gets his first boundary of the night. He goes up to 5, and the ANA Strikers team up to 137 for 5. We're in over number 16. So, Gunsmoke, Dawson is 5. He's averaging 6.50. Hopefully he goes past that tonight. Holder on his way into Dawson. Dawson is getting delivery down the leg side. Attempts to whip it down to fine leg. The ball's down on the fine leg regional. Wait for the signal from the umpire. In fact, wide. It's called by umpire Tremaine Prescott. So 3 more sundries goes in to the score up to 140. 140 for 5. Close out over number 16. Gunsmoke. Welcome Goodman on 44. Dawson is on 5.
Well, yes, they would want to now go for broke with 4 overs left. 140 for 5. Another probably 40 runs onto this total would give you 180, and certainly that would be a good asking total for the Caribbean mix.
Caribbean mixed team with a lot of batting though.
Game before that, they really performed. However, they seem to have seized up in the last game.
As Deepening will continue the attack from the northern end. Dawson is whipping this one. 1 bounce, 2 bounces on a roll into the backward square boundary. So he's gone past his average. Gunsmoke. He's averaging 6.50. He's up to 9, and he's got up to 144 for 5.
Well, he has a beautiful shot there from Devon Dawson, whipping that one through the mid-wicket region into the boundary for 4. And he will want to certainly show his outing here tonight so that next year he probably would get by again.
So he waits on Deepening once more, the left-hand spinner. The man at the square leg now being asked to come all the way back onto the boundary. There's a man at a deep mid-wicket. There's a man at a wideish long on, a man in the cow corner region as well. Into ball to Dawson, who's playing this one delicately, steers it into the offside where the man from point comes around to his left, does the dealing. The return on its way, the batsman have enough time to complete one there. 145 for 5 here and over number 17.
Well, yes, it's good batting from Dawson on the occasion, just delicately playing that one down to a short third man for a single, and a rotating in strike, bringing the aggressive Marlon Welcome Goodman in strike. He's on 44.
Waits on Deepening. Through the gate, a lovely flighted delivery there by Deepening. And there was the batsman down the track having a heave for. He missed and he lost his leg stump in the process. 145 for 6. Welcome Goodman. He goes for 44. Well played 44 by him as well. Off 30 deliveries. He's batted some 55 minutes, faced 30 balls, struck 4 fours, 3 sixes, striking at 146.67. But 44 by him, but will it be enough?
Well, it was a well played 44 by Marlon Welcome Goodman. Deepening flighting that one. He advancing, swinging and missing, and the ball cartooning into the stumps. And Welcome Goodman, the mainstay of the side tonight. He goes back to the pavilion.
Well, Suleiman Makda comes to the crease. 5 games, 5 innings, 28 runs. A better average than Dawson, 9.33.
So, 2 new batsmen at the crease.
Just when we thought Welcome Goodman was looking to be there at the end, batted all the way down. Dawson. Deepening was a flighted delivery outside the yard stump. Makda doesn't make contact. Ball goes through to be taken by the keeper. So this has been a good over thus far by the man Andy Deepening, operating from the northern end. He's on his way into ball to Makda. Makda is hitting this one down to long on, and the catch is magnificently put down there by the fielder. They haven't really caught very well, Gunsmoke. Another catch goes a begging down to long on this time, and in fact he seems to have done himself some strife as well.
Well, I can tell you, he has to be working for Roberts Manufacturing. A lot of butter and lard in his hand. He's not holding nothing. He can't even catch a cold.
145 for 6. Remember, this is the flu season, so you don't want to catch a cold, really. 145 for 6. On his way once more, Deepening flighted delivery into ball to the batsman who's having a heave for swinging across the line. Ball passes the keeper down to the third man region, so a bit of bat involved as well. Nothing signaled by the umpire. So to close out over number 17, the ANA Strikers with Makda on 1, Davon Dawson, he's on 10. They are 146 for 6. Start of over number 18 is going to be Horace Holder to continue.
With the driver of S183. S183. Please go to attend your vehicle right now. Have somebody blocked in.
A lovely shot there by the man. Makda, a pitched up delivery and swung over long on Gunsmoke. A maximum to him. He goes up to 7 and he scored up to 152, ladies and gentlemen. The 150 being brought up off 103 deliveries, 76 minutes of batting, 14 fours and 8 sixes. You can put your hands together. The 150 being brought up by the ANA Strikers.
So yes, 150 up, and they will want to press on here now to see whatever they can salvage here in the end.
150 Gunsmoke. You said you wanted them to get up to 180. Can they do so? 17.1 overs have been completed. Holder into Makda. Makda's hitting this one high, hard, and far over the mid-wicket, the wide mid-wicket region. So dealing in sixes now, Gunsmoke. A lovely shot there by the man Makda. He goes up to 13 consecutive maximums.
Well, I can tell you, Makda not wasting any time. He's a man on the mission. Came from the start looking to get after the ball, and then he's doing rightfully so by striking these sixes.
158 for 6. Makda up to 13 rather quickly. 13 from 5. Waits on Horace Holder, 2.2 overs, none for 28. going at 14 and over almost. Into ball to Mac. The Mac that's hitting this 59 for 6. We're in over number 18.
Well, yes, Magda really getting after bowling. And 159 for 6. This brings Devon Dawson, who's there on 10 from 7.
A lovely crowd we have gathered here watching this cricket at the Barra Hall. A delivery is driven down to long off. They've gone for one. Man in the number 5 jersey quickly off the long off boundary. Sends his return up to the bowlers, and the bowler does it tidying up. 160 with that single.
But yes,
brings back Magda into strike.
Yeah, Magda, he's really getting after bowling. He's been sent out with a message not to waste any time. He's certainly looking to get these boundaries pretty quickly.
160 for 6. Magda waits on holder to this delivery. Magda's getting the delivery down the leg side. Wide call by the umpire. The man from 5 leg does well. 3 more extras goes into the scorebook or the laptop gun smoke. 163 for 6. 17.5 overs have been completed. We're in over number 18.
Well, holder, he's bowled 2.5 overs, no maidens, none for 33.
Delivery wrapping the bats, one of the passes, a low appeal of that dreaded index finger of in front gun smoke. No need for the third umpire to review. Camera struck in front, miss off stump, missing leg stump would have hit the middle stump halfway up. An umpire Tremaine Prescott indicating that we're raising that index finger. So wicket number 7 goes down.
Well, yes, Devon Dawson guilty, and he's LBW. He comes back to the crease. At least he scored more than 6 tonight. He actually scored 11.
Well, yes, I don't think that will really do a lot for his average. I'm not sure he will be going back into the draft. In fact, he might catch a draft watching cricket next tournament. 163 for 7.
So 18 overs being bowled. The new batsman is Ahmad Hafiji.
El Gunsmoke, I saw him bat the other night. And if he bats anything like how he batted the other night, they can get up to that 180.
So 163.
Start of over number 19 is going to be bowled by, it looks like Deepening. 2.2 overs completed, 12 runs. He's picked up 2 wickets. So your thoughts on the left arm spinner?
Well, he's been bowling well. He's flighting the ball very good. And he seems to have the batsman in a spot of butter with that flight.
But he's bowling to the dangerous Magda. Let's have a look at the field. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men on the leg side boundary, Gunsmoke. So not wearing any roll on because the fielders are really far away from him. 163 for 7. On his way, waits on Deepening. Deepening bowls a quick delivery outside the off stump, Gunsmoke.
Well, yes, good bowling from Deepening. And he's really has the bags of riddles here. And certainly got having the batsman in trouble.
Deepening on his way once more. This time a flighted delivery. Magda's hitting it down to long on. The fielder comes around. And this time, he finally takes a catch, Gunsmoke. This time, let's have a look at who's that fielder.
It looks like Small.
Small. Tyler Small taking a good catch. So wicket number 8 goes down. 163 for 8, Gunsmoke. You're 180 now, looking a long way off.
Well, it's looking pretty shaky. Magda looking to complete another 6, but only finding that man down long on. Tyler Small taking a comfortable catch. And the strikers, they're 163 for 8 in over number 19.
A 163 for 8. The new batsman is Mohammed Hafiz. He's yet to concede a run.
Well,
in over number 19.
He's bowling pretty tight.
Flighted delivery. This one is hit down to the man, down at long off, and over the man at long off. A lovely shot there by Mohammed Hafiz to open his account. 6 from 2 deliveries, 169 for 8. We're over number 19.
Well, that's a lovely shot there from Apogee, striking that ball firmly over the fielder's head into the boundary for 6. And Deepening getting his 6 runs coming off him.
Flighted delivery beats the batsman outside the yard stump.
So good comeback ball on that occasion from Deepening.
Batsman attempting to play a cut. 169 for 8. One delivery remains in over number 19, the penultimate over of this innings. Deepening, 2.5 overs, 18 runs, 3 wickets. Most importantly, to close out over number 19, 169 for 8. Mohammed Hafaji is on 6, and Abdullah Hafaji is yet to score.
Well, that's a magnificent.
Sorry, Ahmad Hafaji.
That's a magnificent spell there from Anthony Deepening. 3 overs, no maidens, 3 for 18. And that's very good bowling, flighting the ball on occasions, bowling the quicker ball, and the batsman not negotiated well, and he continues to bowl well in this tournament.
Quickly, I want to ask you something though, Gunsmoke. 3 overs, 3 for 18, and he's not going to bowl his full allocation of overs. Was that a miscalculation on the captain's part?
I would believe that. That has to be a miscalculation on the captain's part, and he's been the pick of the bowlers tonight.
And now we see that it looks like Horace Holder, who's bowled 3 overs, conceded 33 runs, will bowl a full allocation of 4 overs.
It's interesting.
Must be Captain America. Delivery hit down to long off. The fielder doesn't feel cleanly. They've gone for 1. That's all they will be, though. He recovers and recovers well. The return sent all the way up to the keeper's end. Well taken by the keeper in the end, and the batsman have enough time to complete 1. 170 for 8.
Yes, 170. They want to salvage all they can in this last over. And it's interesting. Andy Deepening should have bowled 4 overs.
Holder on his way into ball to the batsman, who's in this one into the offside. The bowler in his follow through. He then have a shy at the non-striker's end. Is well backed up by the man in quickly from long off again. So understanding and reading the script very well is the man coming off the long off boundary. Looks like Gonzalo Hooper.
Well, yes, he backed up very well, realizing that the throw was coming to the bowler's end, and he ran around and made sure himself in position that he can prevent any further run.
171 for 8. 4 legal deliveries remain in the final over of this innings. They would have lost the wickets of Rashawn Williams for 7, Kevin Stout for 35, Wasim Van Cad for 6, Marlon Welcome Goodman for 44, Kamal Silly for 11, Abdullah Hafaji for 14, Devon Dawson for 11, Suleiman Kad for 14. The not out batsman. Ahmad Hafaji waits on Horace Holder, 3.2 overs, 1 for 35. On his way into bowl, delivery number 3 in the final over. Delivery down to third man. The batsmen have given up all thoughts of a single. There is no run, Gunsmoke.
Well, yes, they decided against it. They moved off pretty late, so they thought that they couldn't complete that single, so they changed their mind on that occasion.
171 for 8. They're trying to get up to that magical target of 180. He's on his way. Holder into bowl to the batsman who's hitting this one. Into the onside. They've gone for 1. Will they come back for the second run? Yes, they will. The fumble in the field allows them to come back for the second run quite easily. The man from backward square didn't pick up cleanly. 2 more to the score. Takes it up to 173 for 8. 2 deliveries remain. Gunsmoke. Will they get up to 180?
Well, I'm still confident that they can get up to that 180.
173 for 8. Horace Holder, 37 runs conceded from 3.4 overs. On his way into bowler delivery, which is whipped into the onside again. They've gone for 1. They will come back for this man here. Need to get a nurse. He's definitely not feeling well. The return on his way though from the man coming in from the mid-wicket region, and he's been given a run out by umpire Sheena Welch. I think I saw that right hand being raised, that index finger being raised. Run out by a good throw by the man coming off the deep mid-wicket boundary. They tell me that that fielder is... But in the end, Gunsmoke, while we wait to get the name of that fielder, can tell you that there's only 1 more run to be added. So they will be 174. And if they need to get up to that 180 that you spoke so highly about, Gunsmoke, the last man will have to hit a 6.
Well, we shall see.
So a good throw this here coming from Akeem or Akeem McCollin, the young man.
In the tournament, I see him play for the youth join the local domestic competition. I like the looks of him.
Exciting player. I like him a lot. He's one of those batsmen I like to see. He usually puts bat to ball.
That is correct.
174 for 9. The one legal delivery remains in the final over of this innings. Remember, they were invited to bat. They're 174 for 9. I've already went through the scorecard for you. We won't have to do that again. 174 for 9 as the new batsman, Romario Jackman, waits on hold and hold. He's hitting this one to the man at backward point. They've settled for one. Then he sends a good return to the keeper to finish up this innings. Gunsmoke. They will finish on 175 for 9. Haffiji will finish on 7. Jackman on 1. And quickly, I'll end figures for you. Lonsdale Blake, 2 overs, no maidens, none for 23. Gonzalo Hooper, 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 16. Dayton Waldron, 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 39. Tyler Small, 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 40. Horace Holder, 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 39. And Andy Debadine, the pick of the bowlers, Gunsmoke, 3 overs, no maidens, 3 for 18.
Well, yes, very good bowling performance from the Caribbean mix side, pegging, restricting the striker side to 175, but they would need to get up to 176, the Caribbean mix, to come up with his third place victory.
So, on the other side, it will be the Caribbean mix team chasing 176 to be the third place finishers in this year's tournament. So, we will see you in about 10 minutes or so.
So we're back with Caribbean Mix looking to get up to a total of 176 for victory. The opening batsmen are Lonsdale Blake and Andy Deepening. At first delivery, pitched up, and I driven out towards the offside. Can't score. Blake, Lonsdale Blake, Andy Deepening would want to as he makes his way in just about now, passes the umpire, in a ball to Blake, and Blake gets a delivery, and he's on the front foot, driving out to mid-off, can't score. So Blake looking to get aggressive early, Sean.
Yeah, but a good start by the bowler, Romario Jackman, operating on that full length, inviting the driver, Blake, yet to pierce the offside field.
So it's Jackman. Into ball to Blake, and Blake gets a delivery outside the off stump, and a swing and a miss again. Ball goes through, collected by the keeper. Good bowling from Jackman so far.
Yes, another good delivery by the man, beating the batsman outside the off stump. But Blake seems to be in a hurry. Gunsmoke faced 3 balls and already played 3 attacking shots, but he's still on 0.
Yes. So Jackman again, as he makes his way in at the ball to Blake, and Blake is swinging at this one, goes down behind the keeper, can't score. So again, Blake calling for a different bat now. Sean.
And you see the batting coach, Jamil Blair, about to take out a bat for him.
Well,
He's wearing a Hetmeyer jersey. Hetmeyer hasn't scored any runs since Scovey.
As here is Jackman balls to Blake, and Blake is swinging at this one. It's a wide signal by the umpire. So guilty of straying down the leg side on that occasion. So Blake, he's swinging at everything, Sean.
Yes. 5 deliveries gone in the over so far. 2 wides. They got mid off, diving away full length to his left. Gunsmoke, but in the end, it evades him and into the long off boundary. A good shot by Lonsdale Blake to finally open his account to end over number 1.
Well, yes, a lovely shot from Blake, and that's why you call that man Superman. That's the effort he puts in. Abdullah Hafiz.
Obviously doesn't have to go to work anymore.
Well, he works every day, I can tell you.
6 without loss at the end of over number 1. Our DJ Gunsmoke seems to be taking a break. I see him texting there.
Well, he had to find out. He had to let the person know that he's coming. He don't want to go home and find any surprises. Looks like Williams. Sean Williams into the attack. And he will be bowling to Andy Deepening. Andy Deepening already scoring a century in this tournament.
So Rashawn Williams really a marquee player. You open the batting and the bowling, Gunsmoke.
Yes, Williams into bowl to Deepening. Deepening gets a pitched up delivery on the front foot. Push it back at the bowler. There is no run. So Deepening, he has the tendency to get aggressive pretty early. Here's Williams to bowl to Deepening, then bowls to Deepening, and Deepening is on the front foot and driving this one down towards that long on region. They'll get 1. So
As being told Gunsmoke by our producer that they're in some 300 views already on the live stream. 300 and growing.
So, if you are
Remember,
missing your phone,
anything cricket, let's talk.
if you're missing your phone, please check your pockets. If you're missing your phone,
What kind of phone is it?
I will not tell you. You have to come and tell me and have to unlock it too.
Well, you're a policeman, Guns. Well, you should know about returning things to people or taking away people things.
So a delivery and Blake is swinging and missing. You got to tell me what type of phone it is. You must come and unlock it.
7 without loss. We're in over number 2. Remember, if you put your hands in your pocket or you went back where you was last sitting down and count for your phone, you can make your way to the commentator's booth. But remember,
top of his mark is Williams, makes his way in both to Blake, and Blake is getting a delivery on this occasion. He's swinging.
he's also out caught. Blake seems to be in a hurry. Don't know if he has to go back to work, but he seems to be in a hurry. No sign of any permanence at all in his batting, Gunsmoke. So the captain, Lonsdale Blake, he goes caught at the long off boundary, caught by Kamal Sealy. He made just 4, and wicket number.
And certainly, he started striking at every ball from the beginning. He never looked the part.
I'll put it this way: if Blake was a snow cone,
Akeem McCollin, the young man
Yes.
who I have lots of time for.
Barbados on the 15 and on the 17 player, also plays for the Barbados youth.
Yes, in the local domestic competition. He played for Foundation also.
Yes, but he also played for Lodge. I think that's the most important part of his career, to be quite honest.
Akeem McCollin. So Andy Deepening on strike.
So Rashawn Williams with an early strike continues to show why he's been entrusted with the new ball in this tournament.
Yes.
And they've gone back to the man, Romario Jackman, who bowled very impressively in his first over. Guns will be looking to do much of the same again as he starts over number 3. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the target is 176.
So Jackman from the southern end or the highway end. He's top of his mark. Be bowling to the left-handed Deepening. As he makes it just about now to bowl to Deepening, both to Deepening. Deepening gets a delivery down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. So Jackman guilty of going down the leg side on that occasion.
Yeah, so what? They're about to fall down there after coming from the bar. 9 for 1, Gunsmoke.
So here is Jackman into bowl to Andy Deepening, pitched up delivery and driven out to mid-off. Can't score.
Immediately, though, the man Jackman back on target, bowling at full length, asking question of the batsman's defense full and around the stumps, Gunsmoke.
Well, yes, Jackman is just on the top of our stump, bowling that difficult line. Here he is again to bowl to Deepening, and Deepening gets a delivery outside the off stump. On this occasion, he's driving and missing. Ball goes through the collective by the keeper. Continues to bowl that tight line.
Another full delivery, beating the batsman outside the off stump this time. There was a batsman essaying a drive, and luckily for him, the edge not found as the ball went should be taken by the keeper.
So again, Jackman makes his way in, right arm over to bowl to Deepening, both to Deepening. Deepening gets a pitch on this occasion, on the front foot, and driving well through the long off into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there from Deepening.
What I can tell you though, Gunsmoke, I've heard about Kamabachi's driving school. There's also KC's driving school, but now we've got Jackman's driving school, a lovely drive there, presented to the batsman, a full length, long half volley, and given the treatment.
Well, yes, remember if you lost your phone, please check your pockets, come to the commentary booth. As in a bowl to Deepening, and Deepening gets the delivery, and immediately Jackman back on that top of the line, and he's really bowling well.
Pulling his length back a bit, Gunsmoke, and there was the batsman essaying a drive outside the yard stump, front foot getting nowhere near the pitch of delivery and beaten outside the yard stump. Not a lot of footwork, batting in some concrete. Not a lot of footwork on that occasion. 13 for 1.
So here is Jackman again. Makes his way in, right arm over, passes the ball to Deepening, Deepening gets a delivery down the right side, and the field will get 1. A leg eye signal by the umpire. It came off the ball. At the end of over number 3, they are 14 for 1. 14 for 1. They require 162 of 102 deliveries, DJ. As Williams into bowl to Deepening, and Deepening gets a pitched up delivery on the front foot, push it up towards extra cover, can't score.
A good delivery by Rashawn Williams, asking questions of the batsman, asking the questions about his technique, and Deepening so far equal to the task.
So
taking that delivery off the stumps, Gunsmoke, but he's batting and hoping that that delivery was turning in with the arm from the left arm spinner. So taking his chances, gets a single, 15 for 1.
Yes, 15 for 1. Well, all's well that ends well. It worked out for him. Williams, top of his mark. To bowl to McCollin.
To the batting lineup, Gunsmoke. Stephen Payne, the veteran, all the way down at 7. I think they say this is his last game. He's supposed to retire at the end of this game.
Pitched up delivery, and McCollin push out towards extra cover, no run. This is actually his benefit game.
15 for 1, young McCollin in the future.
So here is Williams, the ball to McCollin. McCollin gets the delivery, taps it out towards the offside, can't score. So 15 for 1. And over number 4 as Williams, top of his mark, from the northern end, to bowl to Akeem McCollin. Here he is. McCollin gets a delivery, and he punches this one down towards long on. They get a single.
I think McCollin took a long time to get home there, Gunsmoke, though. Very, very casual with the running, and the fielder down there saying a really good return up to the non-striker's end, but all is well that ends well. McCollin.
Good work there by that fielder.
A lovely return to by the man there in the number 40 jersey. A good return to close out over number 4. At the end of it, some good tight stuff being delivered here. Romario Jackman, 2 overs, none for 12. And Rashawn Williams, 2 overs, 1 for 5. At the end of 4, in pursuit of a target of 176, the Caribbean mix, they're 18 for 1. They would have lost the wicket of their captain, Lonsdale Blake, caught by Kamal Silly off the ball of Williams for 4.
Well, yes, they'll be looking to consolidate at this stage, build partnerships, and looking to get up to that total of 176 for victory. But the strikers looking to peg them back. We shall see. So Jackman to continue.
2 overs for 12 runs, yet to pick up a wicket, but he's bowled well. 8 dot balls already out of 12 deliveries, Gunsmoke. That's good stuff.
Well, yes, it is. McCollin on strike. Here's Jackman as he makes his way in, passes the umpire. In and bowls to McCollin. McCollin gets a pitched up delivery on the front foot, push it up towards the cover region, can't score.
9 dot balls out of 13 deliveries, Gunsmoke.
Well, yeah, this is good bowling from Jackman. He's putting the ball in the right areas. He's working up a bit of pace and certainly looking to keep the screws on this Caribbean mix side.
He looks a lot like the Barbadian PSA, Akeem Jordan.
As here he is, makes his way in bowls to McCollin. McCollin gets a delivery down the leg side. Commentator's curse.
Brushing the batsman's pad on the way through.
So
no signal from the umpire. Say pleasant good night to Kemal Smith, the brother of Dwayne Smith, also playing in the final for the French side.
Yes, that all-important final on Saturday night. As here is Jackman. Makes his way into bowl to McCollin and bowls to McCollin. McCollin gets another delivery down the leg side.
For a wide, and all of the fielders realized what was going on. Gunsmoke 19 for 1, but 2 poorly lined deliveries. You need to pull his line around a bit some more. Young Jackman.
So Jackman into bowl to McCollin, and McCollin gets a pitched up delivery. Just pushes it out in front of him. Can't score. Good bowling from Jackman.
Yeah, some good tight stuff being offered by this man Jackman here. Gunsmoke so far 12 dot balls in this spell so far, 2.4 overs already, Gunsmoke. This is some really tight stuff, so really applying the screws here from both ends. Rashawn Williams also doing his part, 2 overs, 1 for 5. Jackman continues to bowl well.
As here's Jackman into bowl to McCollin. McCollin gets a delivery, hits it one down towards the long on region, and they get a single. That's all they will be. Push the score up to 19 for 1. 19 for 1 win over number 5. One legitimate delivery left in this over. Here is a Jackman. Makes his way in to bowl to Andy Deepening. Gets a pitched up delivery, is driven out towards the extra cover boundary, into the boundary for welcome runs. And Andy Deepening seems to be coming into his own.
Well, a lovely shot there by Deepening, but being keen to look at the field placing for the left-handed batsman. Gunsmoke. No one at home at all on the offside, on the boundary, or even saving a single, so to close out over number 5. A lovely shot by Deepening. He's up to 12, and at the end of it, in pursuit of a target of 176, the Caribbean mixed side there, 23 for 1, the wicket gone, that of their captain, Lonsdale Blake, caught by Kamal Silly off the bowling of Rashawn Williams for 4.
Well, you know, this is the A&A Auto Parts and Accessory Fusion Boutique Champions of Champions. And the sponsors are A&A Auto Parts and Accessories, Fusion Boutique, Marks Auto Spares, Automotive Arts, Bargain Motors, Marshall Trading, Rolling Stove, Wholesale Express.
Pause for a cause as we head into over number 6. As Rashawn Williams is on his way into bowler delivery. The batsman is top edging it. 2 fielders converge and the catch is taken. So it looks like McCullough's night and tournament with the bat will come to an end. A short delivery was on to the back foot in a flash, attempting to hit it. McCullough, his tournament comes to an end. He's being caught by Marlon Welcome Goodman off the bowling of Rashawn Williams with his second strike. 23 for 2 and definitely in a spot of border. Gunsmoke.
Yes, there's spot of border at this stage, but the sponsors continue. Wholesale Express, Blueprint Auto Works, the Barbados Lottery, Body Bliss, Flash Drive Media Services, Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Wolverine Ice, Williams Industry, Belco Construction and Property Management Services, Result Auto Shop, Car Nation 246, Electronics Edge, Midas Magic Auto Valet, Sandpiper Hotel, and iCool Water.
So Gunsmoke in a spot of border as Edwin Currency Barnett comes to the crease. 23 for 2. Remember, the target is 176. If they want to get this third place, money and trophy, Gunsmoke, the Caribbean mix, but the ANA strikers, they spend a lot of money on the transfer market. They're looking to defend this 176.
Yes, they are. They're in spot about it here. They would need currency. I don't know if he's Guyanese currency, Euro, or U.S. currency.
He's waiting on Rashawn Williams. Passes the umpire just about now. Gets a delivery. Wide call by the umpire down the leg side. 2 more sundries going to the laptop. 25 for 2. So a poorly line delivery there by Williams, Rashawn Williams. Remember, I told you earlier, he's just been bought for one of those franchises in the Tobago T10 competition. So the young man going places.
Yes, he's a young man going places, looking to progress.
Passes umpire Sheena Welch just about no balls. A delivery to the batsman who's playing it pleasantly into the offside, but the man at point is at home, and there is no run. 25 for 2, so more tight stuff being offered up here.
Yeah, this is good bowling so far. They're putting the balls in the right area, keeping it tight, preventing batsmen from getting those easy singles, and getting the pressure building here on the
over number 6, some good tight stuff. Rashawn Williams passes umpire Sheena Welch just about no balls. A delivery which the batsman is getting a delivery down the leg side, not taken cleanly by the keeper this time. Wait for the signal from the umpire, who he does indeed signal wide. So 27 for 2, Gunsmoke, a poorly lined delivery.
Well, he has a poorly on occasion, straight down the leg side with Rashawn Williams, and rightfully so, wide being called by umpire.
So some pressure being applied here. Williams on his way into bowl to the batsman. Wrapped on the pass. There's a loud appeal coming from the keeper, coming from the man at point. But umpire Sheena Welch, whose opinion is the only one that matters, says not out, Gunsmoke.
Well, yeah, not out. Not out. The umpire, the decision is final. And Currency Barnett.
You've got a lot of dejected fielders, but at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters, because you know the LBW rules is in the umpire's opinion. 27 for 2. There are only two umpires out there. Umpire Tremaine Prescott and umpire Sheena Welch, who's the standing umpire. 27 for 2. We're in over number 6. One legal delivery remains in over number 6. Remember, the target is 176. It was a good knock from Marion. Welcome Goodman in the first innings. He made 40.
Made 40 odd.
40 odd, 44, I think.
Yes.
As Rashawn Williams, ball delivery, which is driven past him out of the short extra cover. Down to long off, who has a lot of work to do coming around to his left. He does well. The return already on its way to close out over number 6 in pursuit of a target of 176. The Caribbean mix with their captain gone and the young Akeem McCullin gone. There are 28 for 2. Not looking to do anything wrong as both of these teams as they try to get up to that third place trophy and money. Remember, this is the third place game. ANA Strikers up against the Caribbean mix. A delivery down the leg side, doing something wrong. Again, down the leg side and called wide by umpire Tremaine Prescott. The score up to 30 for 2. We're in over number 7.
Well, Jackman guilty, striving for that extra pace, and that one going down the leg side. He's off radar on that part, but he's been bowling well so far, despite that he's striving for that extra pace, which is pushing the ball down leg side.
Must comment on the lovely crowd we have here, Gunsmoke, enjoying the
He certainly made a good comeback delivery. He's been bowling well from the start, and he will want to continue to put the screws on this Caribbean night and keep the pressure on.
Being a good spell, 3.2 overs, no meters, none for 19. He's bowled some 13 dot balls in this spell already. He's on his way. Passes umpire Tremaine Prescott just about no balls at delivery, which is bas.
Well, yes, he continues to bowl tight, and this is what his captain would want from him, to continue to keep the screws on.
On his way once more to bowl to the batsman. He's getting a short, quick delivery. A no ball call by the umpire, Gunsmoke. Well, yes. Two wickets gone. Lonsdale Blake, the captain, and the young Akeem McCullin. The Barbados on the 15 and on the 17 player. One for the future. But they have to have a future after this tournament because his tournament is over. He made just 2 tonight. But it's the big man, Romario Jackman, on his way into bowl to the batsman, Edwin Currency. He's driving this one into the onside. We're a fielder at home. It looks like the former Barbados captain and Kevin Stout at that short mid-wicket position, and there is
this is what he expects from Jackman.
Jackman to finish the spell. The delivery, ball delivery, which is whipped back to him at the end of the over number 7, and at the end of Romario Jackman's spell, ladies and gentlemen. 4 overs, no meters, none for 21. He's applied the brakes, and the Caribbean mix in pursuit of a target of 176 after 7 overs. There are 32 for 2 Gunsmoke.
Well, yes, Jackman bowling a very good spell there, keeping the screws on, putting the ball in the right areas, certainly giving the batsman lots of pressure, and the Caribbean mix and a spot about that 32 for 2.
After 7 overs, Gunsmoke, a quick comparison. The ANA Strikers were 49 for 2, and the Caribbean mix, they're 32 for 2, so some 17 runs adrift, just losing the same 2 wickets, Gunsmoke. But you can see where the gulf is being created.
Well, the tight ball in here from the strikers, really putting the screws, and the Deepening usually aggressive, but tonight he's having a challenge facing Rashawn Williams.
So yes, Rashawn Williams to start over number 8, and his 4th over starts with a quick delivery outside the all-stump. Ball goes through to be taken by the keeper. So applying the brakes here on this scoring of the Caribbean mix side, but they just need to absorb this early pressure and have a look at what is to come, Gunsmoke. As Williams is already at the top of his mark, a very short run as well, on his way in to bowl to Deepening. Deepening is loft in this one, high, hard. The man at long off settles, but he also settles to look at it, and it's gone over the long off boundary. So a lovely shot by Andy Deepening. He's quickly up to 18 with that maximum. He scored up to 38 for 2.
Well, I believe he was measuring Rashawn Williams. 2 deliveries in that same area. He left alone outside the all-stump, and on the
Taylor.
Yes, he has been a Taylor for a long time when driving the ball.
38 for 2. The ball is already back with the bowler. Passes umpire Welch just about now. Bowls a delivery. The batsman is beaten. A beauty of a delivery. The awesome. Quicker delivery as well. Goes through to be taken by the keeper. Good comeback by Rashawn Williams.
Well, yes, that's a good comeback delivery from Williams. That one was a bit quicker than the one before. And beat him for pace.
Turns at the top of a very short run. On his way, passes the umpire just about on the ball. Deepening gets a no ball called by umpire Sheena Welch. No ball called by the umpire. So 2 more to the score takes it up to 40 for 2. So getting a bit wayward now, Gunsmoke.
Yes, a wayward on that occasion. Let's try with extra pace and being wayward in his line and length.
We're in over number 8. He's being bowled by the left-handed Rashawn Williams. From over the wicket, it bowls a delivery outside the all-stump. Beautiful delivery. Another quick delivery to close out over number 8. And at the end of over number 8, in pursuit of a target of 176, the Caribbean mix are 40 for 2. At the top of the innings, already completing their allocation of overs, Gunsmoke, because we're heading over to over number 9. It's been the first bowling change. It's going to be Ahmad Hafiji. He's on his way into bowl to the batsman who's in this one over long on and all to the highway, caused the 3-car smasher. A lovely shot there by the man. 46 for 2. Remember, he said earlier, Gunsmoke just bat out the 2.
That ball back over the bowler side, they need the boundary for 6. And this is where the mainstay bowlers, they're out to the attack, and it brings Hafiji, who's greeted with a 6.
A delivery which is driven down to long on. Gunsmoke looking at Hafiji's stats for the tournament. He's bowled some 21 overs and 2 balls. He's conceded 170 runs and picked up 11 wickets. Gunsmoke, your thoughts on how he went for the tournament?
I've seen him in the tournament, and he's have a knack for picking up wickets. I can tell you in the early stages.
Looking at the runs column too, he has a knack for going a lot of runs too.
Well, yeah, that too.
So 7 runs already conceded in 2 deliveries, as we see a lovely young lady running around, getting ready for the Barbados team, who haven't really done a lot. Really, delivering rapid the batsman on the pass, and you've called it, Gunsmoke. Wicket number 3, and Ahmad Hafiji has struck. LBW goes Andy Deepening to Ahmad Hafiji. So he strikes early, Gunsmoke. You did say call it, Gunsmoke. He has a knack for picking up wickets.
Yes, I told you he has a knack for picking up wickets in this early stage, and that's how he bowls. He goes for, he does be a bit tad expensive, but he picks up those wickets early in his over. Usually in the first or the second over, he picks up a wicket.
The new batsman is Tyler Small. Gunsmoke, you told me that you thought he was a better batsman than a bowler. He's played 9 games. He's batted 9 times. He's made 251 runs at an average of 31.38. So he's had a reasonably decent tournament with the bat.
Yes, he's had a reasonable good tournament. And I can tell you, if he gets in here tonight, surely long off and long on will be watching those balls going over there.
47 for 3. We're in over number 9. All of that is conjecture. The reality is that they need 129 runs from 69 deliveries. Remember, the target is 176. The ANA Strikers team, they're applying the breaks and they're picking up wickets as well, Gunsmoke. That is usually a good thing. As Ahmad Hafiji has struck with his 3rd delivery, the new batsman is Tyler Small, and he will wait. He's not taken his guard as yet. He will do so just about now, and he waits on Ahmad Hafiji, who into ball to Tyler Small, and Small is getting a full delivery, a good delivery on or about the yard stump and asking questions of the batsman defense. He's good enough to play back to the bowler. There's no run. 47 for 3. We're in over number 9. It's being bowled by the man Ahmad Hafiji. He's bowled well so far in this over.
Well, what do you realize is that he gets through his overs pretty quickly.
He's on his way into ball to Tyler Small, and Tyler Small is attempting a big heave outside the yard stump. Ball goes through to be taken by the keepers. We say good evening to 2 lovely ladies making their way into the commentary box. Gunsmoke, are they with you?
So Hafiji's. And he continues to bowl well in this over, keeping it tight, keeping the screws on, pressure on Caribbean mix.
I'll take that replay as it knows. We head back to cricket. 47 for 3. A delivery which is driven down to the man coming off the mid-wicket boundary. There's an easy single ball coming off the inside portion of the bat's back. Welcome, Goodman. He starts with a flighted delivery, and this one is struck out of the ground. A massive shot there by the man, Tyler Small. Gunsmoke, you call it. That's the 50 as well being brought up, ladies and gentlemen. 54 for 3, the 50 coming off. 55 deliveries of batting, 33. 54 for 3. We're in over number 10. It's being bowled by Marlon Welcome Goodman. Used to be a handy pacer, bowling a bit of off spin, it looks like. So on his way. Once again, into bowl to the batsman Small. And Small is hitting this one high, hard. A replica of the previous shot. That's gone a long, long way. In fact, that's gone even further. So being struck for consecutive maximums now. They score up to 60 for 3 rather quickly.
Well, that's how he bats, and that's the way he bats throughout this tournament. Strong, he strikes the ball very cleanly, and certainly I told you I believe he's a better batter than he's a bowler.
64-3, consecutive maximums there for young Tyler Small. He's starting from 5. He's faced 2 dot balls, but he's also struck 2 massive 6s. Welcome Goodman into Small, and this is a lovely shot. And that is maximum number 3.
But Sean, I tell you, he continues to bat. That's the way he bat. Strikes the ball very clean. And I told you, once he gets in, long off and long on, we just have to be watching.
Gunsmoke, have you ever went to lunch at the Hilton?
Of course.
Well, that is what Malcolm Goodman is bowling here. Some buffet bowling. Help yourself. 66 for 3. 3 maximums here. He's just ambling up. And Tyler Small with his long lever. So 19 runs conceded off 4 deliveries. He scored up to 67 for 3. Tyler Small, 20 for 7. Gun Small. And again, the impetus of the momentum seems to have changed.
Well, yes. And once Small comes to the crease, that's the type of energy he brings to the crease, to the wicket. And he tends to play shots.
So finally, Welcome Goodman finds a dot ball. 67 for 3. He's on his way once more. Into ball to the batsman who's steering this one down to third man. Gone for 1. They should come back for the second quite easily. The man from short, third man, has a lot of work. They're thinking about the third run, but that's all they will do as the return already on its way. So to close out over number 10 at the halfway stage in pursuit of a target of 176, the Caribbean mix with Edwin Currency Barnett on 10 and Tyler Small on 20 from 7 deliveries. They are 69 for 3, requiring a further 107 from 60 deliveries. A quick comparison at this stage, Gunsmoke. After 10 overs, I can tell you that the Strikers team, they were 72 for 3, Gunsmoke, and not a lot between the two teams because the Caribbean mixed team, they're 69 for 3, so just 3 runs adrift, same amount of wickets, Gunsmoke. So some would say even Stevens at the halfway stage.
Yes, they will have to say it. But we have a winner for the $100 voucher. You spend the $10 at the bar. So take your tickets out. Take your tickets out and look as I call the number. I'll call the number after this delivery, Kurt. A delivery down towards that fine leg region. You'll get a single. The number is 14-29-17. Check your tickets and come to the commentary booth as Hafiji's in on board the delivery, and batsman is turning this up towards the mid-wicket region. You'll get a single.
Gunsmoke, I want you to just go back a little bit. You said check your tickets and come to the commentary booth. But only come to the commentary booth if you have 142917. But you check the tickets and come out here.
Well, if they come, they will yet turn back. That needed exercise. As a delivery struck by Small, again out of the ground. He continues to strike it out of the ground, and that's the way he bat. That's the class of the man, Strong.
77 for 3, a lovely shot by the man, Tyler Small here, really opening those shoulders here so far.
Well, we have a winner. We have a winner.
I want to know if the organizers don't want to take a picture with the winner, though. There's a lovely winner here. I feel the organizers should come.
$100 voucher.
And she bought that $10 in drinks for her boyfriend, Sally Mears, because you know he's not going to spend any money.
But I want you to know that you cannot go and drink that. You have to give him that to have a drink.
Outside the all-stop Gunsmoke, the batsman essaying another big shot. This one coming off the outside portion of the bat. But the keeper from behind the stumps does it tidying up. 77 for 3. They require a further 99 from 56.
So, Hafiji, top of his mark from the southern end to both to Tyler Small, who's really aggressive here. Here he is. Passes the umpire and bowls to Small. Small gets a delivery outside the all-stump. Away a delivery wide signal by the umpire.
So you can see the pressure being applied now onto the bowlers. Small not really giving them a lot as long as you overpitch or you bowl a bad ball. He's looking to clear the ground. So you can see the pressure already being transferred back on the bowlers.
Well, yes, this is what he can do to bowlers. And Small, he certainly gets it out of the park as Hafiji's into both to Small, and Small gets a delivery. They go behind square. And it should go into the fine leg.
Very expensive delivery because the first thing you see is the outstretched hand of umpire Tremere Prescott signaling no ball, and then a boundary as well. So that's 6 more to the score. Gunsmoke quickly up to 85 to end over number 11, 85 for 3. And Tyler Small, 30 runs Gunsmoke from 11 deliveries.
It looks like Goodman to continue. And he will be bowling to Currency Barnett. And bowls to Currency Barnett. And the delivery is driven straight. As an arrow. A lovely shot there from Currency Barnett there.
And his fortunes haven't improved because he's bowled 1 over and 1 ball and gone for 27 runs now, Gunsmoke.
But yes, very expensive. It's surprising he got back the ball. But his captain have confidence in him. So here's Goodman from the northern end to bowl to Currency Barnett. And bowls to Currency Barnett. Delivery upside the off stump. Chop down towards that backward point region. Small is anxious to get on strike.
91 for 3. They require 85 from 52. And these two going great guns. They like that shot by Barnett hitting straight.
As here is a welcome Goodman to bowl to Barnett. Barnett gets the delivery.
I think Barnett has just been dropped by the keeper.
Yes, I think he's been dropped. A chance goes to begging.
Looks like Rashawn Williams. He's doing everything in this team. Ball 4 overs at the top now with the gloves and dropping the catch there. So remember, Gunsmoke, Barnett was given a life on 17.
So Barnett, we want to fancy it. Could that prove costly? As here is a welcome Goodman. In a bowls to Barnett. Barnett gets the delivery, chops it out towards point. And they'll get a single there. Coming back for the second. The return comes in a strong return, but could not prevent the second.
I think it was good running on the part of the two batters. Looking for that second run, running the first one hard and doing well. 2 more to the score. Takes it up to 93 for 3. We're in over number 12. Going great guns here, this Caribbean mix. Remember, the target is 176. They require 83 from 50 deliveries.
So welcome Goodman once again. In. Passes down. And bowls a delivery that is chopped out towards that point. That touch. They'll get 1. That's all they will be. Brings Tyler Small in strike. This should be interesting.
94 for 3. Small is 30 from 11. He's already struck some 4 maximums. 1 boundary 4. So he's dealing in boundaries.
Small, a tall man. Is Barnett at the non-strikers end. And welcome Goodman. As he makes his way into both to Small him. Both to Small and Small sitting this one. Down towards long on. They'll get 1. And that's all they will be. So at the end of over number 12, looking to get up to a target of 176 for victory. They are 95 for 3. They require 81 from 48. And Currency Barnett, he is on 20. Tyler Small, he is on 31.
So they've gone to Kamal Sealy, 11.1 overs delivered in the tournament. He's yet to bowl a maiden. He's conceded 111 runs and picked up 6 wickets. Gunsmoke.
Yeah, pretty expensive in the tournament. So against the aggressive Tyler Small. And he's a no-nonsense player, Small. And I can tell you, anything out of order.
With those kind of stats, you can guarantee he's another one of the players that will be going back into the auction.
So here is Sealy to bowl to Small, and Small is getting the delivery. And he said it one throw up back. The fielder tried with his foot to stop that one. The ball, he couldn't stop it. The ball goes into the boundary for 4.
Another lovely shot by the man, Tyler Small, punching straight down the ground and hitting it supremely well. Gunsmoke. The fielder from long on came around to his left, but in the end, the footwork was not good enough. 99 for 3, Tyler Small up to 35 from 13 deliveries.
But this is the first time you're seeing Tyler Small?
Yes, the first time we see Tyler Small. The 50 partnership coming up as well. Off 22 deliveries, 14 minutes about it, 2 fours and 5 sixes. Barnett has only contributed 12 runs.
Running before life his shoe off.
Superman losing his shoe. The 100 as well being brought up, ladies and gentlemen. 101. The 100 coming off 74 deliveries, 45 minutes about it, 5 fours and 7 sixes. So these two young men going great guns here. Remember the target is 176. They require 75 runs from 46 deliveries.
Well, yes. Currency Barnett. And Small is again hitting this one magnificently out of the park into the boundary for 6.
Sealy continues to be very expensive, sponsored by Diamonds International. Already only bought 3 legal deliveries. He's already gone for 12. 107 as Tyler Small up to 43 from 15 deliveries. Gone Small.
So you see why I said he's the better batter?
And I think they will have to agree with you. He's a better batter than the ball. He's a dangerous batter as well.
Yes, he is. Small settles, Sealy, and his lollipop bowling. In and bows to Small gets a delivery, and whips us out towards that straightest mid wicket. Score.
Gunsmoke, I think you're a bit older than I, so you would know about a bomb. I hear you talk about lollipop. You would know about a bomb.
A bomb, yes.
107 for 3.
So here is Small as he makes his way, as Sealy makes his way. Ball comes off the edge, goes down towards third man, and into the boundary for 4. Small continues to pick up boundaries here, Small. 47
from 17, Gunsmoke. This young man batted really well. Struck 3 fours and 5 massive sixes. He's striking at 276.47, nearing a half century. Good innings so far by the young man.
So 65 required from 43. There on Nelson. Small settles as Sealy to bowl to Small, as Small is getting the delivery on this occasion, and he is trying to hit this one out the ground, not successful. So at the end of over number 13, looking to get up to a target of 176. They're 111 for 3. Currency Barnett is on 20. Small is on 47. They require a further 65 from 42.
Well, yes, these two youngsters going very, very well. Edwin Currency Barnett just playing a supporting role. And Small continues to be very entertaining and attacking Gunsmoke. Anything loose, he's capitalized on. And he's batting really well, 47 from 18 deliveries.
But the highlight of it, though, Strong, is that he's playing genuine cricket shots.
Yes, he's not swiping at all. Genuine cricket shots.
And that's what you want. That's a class
so
of young
Small.
Small.
Former Barbados captain now will come into the attack. Kevin Stout looking to use some trickery here.
He'll be bowling to Currency Barnett. As here's Stout. Into both the Currency Barnett, deliver a slow delivery. He wakes on, hit track this one up towards Wild Long off. They'll get one. They'll think about a second, and they do so quite comfortably because it was a fumble by the fielder, and they took the opportunity to come back for 2.
Good running by the two young men, showing the urgency in this run chase. Gunsmoke turning 1s into 2s. They're looking to turn the 2s into 3s. They usually put it away as well. 113 for 3. They require 63 from 41 and doing it in grand style.
So here is Stout to bowl to Currency. And this one is struck high, hard, over the cow corner region into the boundary for 6. Magnificent shot from Currency Barnett.
Stout looking to use some trickery, taking the pace off a delivery. And there was the batsman, Edwin Currency Barnett, putting it back on and licking it clean out the ground. So a massive shot there by the young man. He's quickly up to 28 from 20 at the non-strikers end. Is the dangerous and attacking Tyler Small, 119 for 3.
And Stout to bowl to Currency Barnett. And Currency Barnett is in this one high, hard, again, over that cow corner region into the boundary for 6. So he's dealing in 6s right now.
So I think Stout is using a trick here, Gunsmoke. I think he's trying to get the balls lost.
I totally agree. His back is a trigger. He seems to have a hole.
125 for 3. I think he'd be better served way onto the umpires are looking. The delivery which is struck down to long on. They have gone for one. They will get it quite easily in the end. A poor return, but the keeper backs up 126. And you make it for 3. Currency Barnett on 35 from 22. And now Tyler Small on 47 comes back in the strike.
Well, this should be interesting. Small on 47. And he's really going here. Stout. Former Barbados player, the experience. Stout to bowl to Small. And Small gets a delivery. And he's playing a defensive throw. Back to Stout. There is no run.
Well, yes. And he's not swiping Gunsmoke, because there you can see he realizes it's a good ball. He's paid the respect to it, and he's waiting on the next one.
But that's the class of the man. That's why I told you. When I first saw him, I said he's a better batsman than bowler, and I like the way he bats. Stout into bowl to Small. Small gets the delivery. Deft touch. Down towards that short third man. They'll get 1. So at the end of over number 4.
So as I expected, Gunsmoke, I think we would have seen the end of Kamal City 1 over No Maidens 1 for 16. So he's been very expensive, and immediately his captain has replaced him with Mohammed Hafiji. And interestingly, Gunsmoke on the computer, when they look for his bowling stats, they say no stats, virus phone.
Well, they say the web page cannot be displayed. So Mohammed Hafiji comes into the attack. This should be interesting. So bowling department.
I thought the opening bowlers did well, but since then it's been all Tyler Small and Edwin Currency Barnett. Quickly bowling figures were Mario Jackman 4 overs, none for 21. Rashawn Williams 4 overs, 2 for 18. After that, it's been all expensive shopping. Ahmad Hafiji 2 overs and 1 for 23. Marlon Welcome Goodman 2 overs, none for 31. Kamal City 1 for 16. Kevin Stoughton 1 over for 16. And now it's the turn of Mohammed Hafiz.
As Small is hitting this one high, hard, and into the boundary for 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. That's one of the best played half centuries I've seen in a long time. 54 from 21 deliveries of batting, 23 minutes, 3 fours, and 6 massive sixes. A lovely knock here by this young man. 54 from 21, 133 for 3. They require 43 from 35.
Well, that's magnificent batting from Tyler Small. I told you from when I first saw him, have stats of time for him, strikes the ball well, times it well, and he played genuine cricket shots.
Remember, Gunsmoke, this is the 3rd place playoff. The prize money, $1,000 and a trophy.
So, pressure on the strikers. Caribbean mix, looking for that magical total. In both to Small, and Small is in this one. And down towards a comfortable catch being taken. So Mohammed Hafiji has broke that spell, Strong. And Small, the aggressive Small, goes for 54. Well played.
You can see, this is what I like about youngsters, Gunsmoke. He's out, he's made 54, and you can see the disappointment on him as he comes off. That's a man that wants to do well and wants to score more runs.
Yes, that's it. They're well played. Not, and he's really dejected, haven't gotten out. And could that be a turn in events?
133 for 4. Gunsmoke runs on the board. It usually runs on the board. 2 quick wickets here, and this game could have another change in the outlook. So the strikers team will need to strike and strike quickly. As it stands now, though, the Caribbean mix-up, they require further 43 runs from 34 deliveries. Some would say just about around the ball. a little bit of common sense and you should get home from here. But cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties and uncertain glory.
Well, yes, and I certainly think that cricket common sense should prevail apart of the batting side, unless I can tell you, if Muhammad Hafiz
But what I will do,
pick up
guys,
another
I
wicket,
will
and bowls a delivery outside the off stump, and is pushed out towards the offside by Payne. Can't score. Bit lazy on that occasion from Payne.
Well, yes, Payne, he's been employed by the BCA. He's usually used to demote clubs.
Payne setups. As here is Hafiz, makes his way in at the bowl to Steve. Door that got something to block out the hole that he batted with.
133 for 4. Smoke. They require 43 from 32. Stephen Payne, the experienced champion, he's playing his trade from Maple now. They barely see a relegation this year. Captain Shane Ramsey will be very grateful.
As Hafiz then both to Payne, delivery outside the off stump, wide signal by the umpire. So Payne would be happy that he didn't have to play at that one.
Yes, another extra or 2 of them go into this laptop. 135 for 4. Interestingly, they require 41 from 31.
Yes, 41 from 31, and Payne wants to be the man to bring it home. I then both Payne is forward, and he's cuffing this one back at the bowler.
Payne seems to be batting with a golf club. So at the end of over number 15, in pursuit of a target of 176, the Caribbean Mid-Side, remember this is the 3rd place playoff game. They require a further 41 from 30 deliveries. I can tell you that Edwin Currency Barnett is not out on 35. And with him is Stephen Payne, who's 0 from 3 deliveries. 135 for 4. So we head down the final stretch. 41 required from 30. It starts with a full delivery, which is whipped into the onside. They've gone for 1. The man quickly in off that mid-wicket boundary there. A good throw to keeper with Sean Williams as well. So there's 1 run. 136 for 4. Barnett up to 36. Payne, who's yet to get the A team as well.
Well, we would have different ideas against Payne.
He's on his way, passes the umpire, Sheena Welch, just about now into ball to Stephen Payne, and Payne is beaten with a beauty outside the arm stump. Good quick delivery, ball goes through. Payne seems to be batting with a hula hoop.
Well, I can tell you, he's batting with 2 panel doors, and all 2.
On here as Stout on his way, passes the umpire into ball to Stephen Payne, and to this delivery, Payne is driving pleasantly through the offside. He's gone for 1 up the point. Will he come back for the second run? No, he's not at all interested in the second run. Good return right over the Bills. Take him away, wicketkeeper Rashawn Williams. 137 for 4. Payne finally opens his account. He's up to 1. Edwin Currency Barnett on 36 comes back in the strike. 9 runs from 27 deliveries.
Well, Stout will want to keep it tight here, but Currency Barnett will have different ideas.
Stout on his way once more into ball to Currency Barnett. Currency Barnett driving this one back down to long off, gets an E single. So 1 more to him. He goes up to 37 and he's up to 138 for 4. Brings Payne 1 from 5 back in the strike.
So it's Stephen Payne, experienced campaigner, would want to bring it home for his team.
Waits on Stout, gets a delivery outside the yard stop. This strike, and as long as Payne is good enough to rotate the strike gun smoke, he'll be doing very well. Currency Barnett on 37.
Well, I really think that's the job of Payne. Barnett is the set batsman. He just needs to give Barnett the strike, and most of it.
So on his way into Barnett, who's down the track, and when he gets there, he's driving this one down to the man at that mid-wicket region, and well backed up in the end after the man at mid-wicket had a shy at the stump. So to close out over number 16, I can tell you the Caribbean Mix in pursuit of a target of 176 for victory. They would have lost the wickets of Lonsdale Blake, the captain, for 4, Andy Debadine for 18, Akeem McCollin, the young rising star Gunsmoke for 2, and Tyler Small for well played 54. They require a further 37 from 24. Your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts here is that these two at the crease would need to build a partnership, and the role of Stephen Payne at this stage should be to rotate the strike and give Currency the strike.
37 required from 24 deliveries. We've got a game on here entertaining this large crowd here at the Briar Hall ground, as it looks like there will be a bowling change again. Attack Gunsmoke, have your thoughts quickly. 2 overs, no middles, none for 31. And the game getting a little closer. 37 required from 24 deliveries. And Marlon Welcome Goodman comes back to the attack.
Well, he must own this ball. I can tell you that. He must have gotten this ball straight out of BCA. And I can tell you, he has to own this ball, because with those figures, I don't think he should bowl.
Even Payne is on strike. Welcome Goodman into bowl to Payne, and Payne is driving a
and I think that Marlon Welcome Goodman could put some pressure on Stephen Payne.
37 required from 23. Welcome Goodman into bowl to Payne, and Payne is playing this one to the onside and gets an easy single, as a man from mid-wicket has a lot of work to do going around to his right. So an easy single, so Payne reading the script, getting the single. He's 3 from 8, getting Edmund Currency Barnett back on strike. 37 from 25 Gunsmoke.
Well, yes, that's it, rule. He gives to rotate the strike and give Currency the strike.
Driven into the offside, good bit of work there by the man diving away to his right. No run resulting. Gunsmoke, interestingly, they have been 20. Goodman on his way into bowl delivery. There's a low appeal as this one goes down to the third man regional. Watch the umpire to see if there's any single forthcoming leg by. Signal by the umpire. One more sundry goes in the score, but 23 extras now. 141 for 4. Remember, the target is 176. They require 35. Good night to the director of the tournament, Juan Ellie. He's now made his way here. 35 required from 20. We've got a game on our hands. The game is on because the lights are on. Marlon Welcome Goodman on his way. This one is coming off the outer portion of the bat down to the man at the sweeper boundary. They've gone for one. They're thinking about the second round. That's all they will do, as the return is already on its way.
We'll get that second
We
strike.
will get it now, because it's a poor bit of work by the keeper there, not taking that return cleanly. The batsmen have enough time to complete. 143 for 4. 33 required from 19. This is getting tighter. So at the end of over number, in fact, not the end, I saw the fielders moving around rather quickly. It was Malcolm Goodman having a bit of words. He needs to settle. He's the captain. He needs to get his team back on track. Gunsmoke, he's the man now that should be showing that calmness.
Well, yes, he should be. And it's a better over in All-Star that he's been bowling. It's the best over he's bowled for the night.
Yeah, he's only conceded 3 runs so far, and one of them was an overthrow, so it's been a good over so far. 2.5 overs, none for 34. 143 for 4. A difference a couple dot balls can make, as we see the man Tyler Small in the number 88 jersey looking to carry out 2 bats. 33 required from 19. Welcome Goodman into bowl to Payne, and Payne is cutting out delivery outside the yard stump.
If I knew Payne's father,
those words, those were the same words Michael Holden used when
Xavier Marshall
was facing Bradley and those guys. So to close out over number 17 in pursuit of a target of 176, requiring a further 33 runs from 80. Into over number 18. It's going to be Stout, the former Barbados and West Indies A-team cricketer, both of them which is beating the batsman. They're looking for a single. Good bit of work by the man at short fine leg.
You call it
No
short
run
free.
resulting.
You call it short free leg.
What
And
will you call it?
That is long stopper that he was at just now.
They don't got long stoppers. That was back in the old time days. A short fine leg, dot ball. Interestingly, 33 required from 17. Stuck with ball in hand. Bowling 2. Currency Barnett. Stephen Payne at the non-striker's end. We've got a game on our hands. 33 required from 17. Can Stoke conjure up some magic? Another fully. There's a magnificent catch there by the keeper, diving away to his right. And that is a brilliant catch. And they usually say catches win matches, but that was a brilliant take by the keeper, diving full length away to his right.
Is a wicket that they wanted, Currency Barnett. He's been there for some time. He made 37, and he's from 29 deliveries, and certainly the strikers will think they have one hand on that trophy.
But what I can tell you, the new batsman is Kenny McCullin, the father of Akeem McCullin. He would have played in 9 games. He batted 8 times. He scored 79 runs at an average of 19.75. If he can get 19 of those runs tonight, Gunsmoke, his team would be close to victory. They would still require another 14 runs, though. But they require 33 from 16. All of that is conjecture. The reality is that Kenny McCullin is taking guard from umpire Sheena Welch and Kevin Stoke, the former Barbados and West Indies A-team player, has picked up a wicket. The important wicket of Currency Barnett for 37. 143 for 5. They require 33 from 16. This has been a good over by Stoke thus far.
So Stoke picking up that all-important wicket.
On his way into both Kenny McCullin is cutting into the offside. They've gone for 1. That's all there will be, Gunsmoke. 32 required from 15. It's getting tighter.
Yes, it's getting pretty tight here. Pretty tight here between Stephen Payne, who is faced some 10 deliveries for 5, and certainly he would want to step up his game here.
The required rate 12.80, the current rate 8.23, so you can see the gulf. 32 from 15, Stoke into Payne. Payne is hitting this one high, hard, one box wide of the man at long on. A lovely shot there by Stephen Payne, opening the shoulders. He goes up to 9 from 11 and 148 for 5. Target 28 from 14. Payne easing a bit of pressure.
Yeah, that's easing a bit of pressure. But that welcome boundary, and they needed that boundary to ease the pressure off the Caribbean.
Past Stoke down to the long off region. They've gone for 1 rather quickly, but that's all they will be, as the fielder from long off is in rather quickly. 149 for 5. They require 27 from 13. We've got a game on here at the Barrow Hall ground. If you're watching on the live stream, anything cricket, let's stop. 27 required from 13. Kenny McCullin, the father of Akeem McCullin, he's on 1. He's also on strike. Stephen Payne at the non-striker's end. Based on Stoke is McCullin. Stoke was a full delivery. Sensibly played into the offside. Gets an easy single. So to close out over number 18. I can tell you, 150 coming up as well, ladies and gentlemen. 150 off 108 deliveries. 68 minutes of batting, 7 fours and 11 sixes. They require 26. The Caribbean mixed side require 26 from 12 deliveries as we head down the final stretch. Captain Marlon Welcome Goodman has decided he's going to put his hands up. He's going to be a hero here for his side. He's on his way into bowler Stephen Payne. Payne is whipping this one down to long on. They've gone for 1. In fact, it's gone into the boundary. A lovely shot by Stephen Payne there, bisecting the man at mid-wicket and beating the man at long on to his right. He didn't even move. A lovely shot by Payne. McCullin. He goes up to 6 and he's got up to 154 for 5.
No, the man at mid-wicket didn't move at all. expensive. He's adjusting his field now. He's adjusting his field.
I think he should have adjusted his bowling plans. 154 for 5. He's on his way. In fact, he knocked something not quite right. He's on his way once more into ball to the batsman McCullin. To this delivery, McCullin is whipping a delivery up the forward square. Overs, none for 42. Looking to bring up his half century as well. 158 for 5. They require 18 from 10.
Well, the ease the pressure in this over. And Marlon Welcome Goodman not putting the ball in the right areas. And he's really giving it away here.
I will tell you something after this delivery, guys. I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I'll tell you anyway. 158 for 5. Marlon Welcome Goodman, 3.2 overs, none for 42. On his way into ball to Kenny McCullin, hitting this one. Down.
And he fell down just like Spider-Man.
162 for 5. 3.3 overs, no meters, none for 46. So Welcome Goodman now has bowled 3.3 overs for 2 runs because he scored 44.
I agree with you.
162 for 5. They require 14 from 9.
And Welcome Goodman eyeing his 50.
He's eyeing his 50. 3.3 overs, none for 46. He's on his way into bowler McCullin. And he
And
brings
that's
up his
for
50 with a lovely shot. Not the batsman, but the bowler. 3.4 overs, none for 50. And I was telling you, Gunsmoke, interestingly, Welcome Goodman went back himself. He's been rather expensive. Sponsored by Diamonds International. Sponsored by the IMF. 166 for 5. They require 10 from 8, Gunsmoke. And I think this over has made it good night, nurse.
Well, I agree. But what bothers me? What bothers me is that Mohammed Hafajid has bowled 1 over 8 and he's not
on his way, Welcome Goodman into ball to the basket, whipping this one down to the boundary again. So Welcome Goodman continues to deal in boundaries off his bowling, and this is really a poor spell here by the captain, a poor decision by the captain. Good thing he's not in government. 170 for 5, 6 required from 7.
Lestron, I don't know his strategy, and I don't think it's a good one. Mohammed Hafajid have bowled 1 over for 8 runs, and you didn't give him back a ball.
Well, I take this one down to third man. They've gone for one. This over has to change over. It's really expensive. The man has been able to pull it back. In fact, he has not been able to pull it back. Another boundary signal by the umpire. So dealing in the boundary. So Welcome Goodman continues to be expensive. A poor decision by him to bowl this over. 174 for 5. That over. Gunsmoke Welcome Goodman. 4 overs, no batters, done for 58. You can put your hands together for Welcome Goodman's house victory. 174 for 5. They require 2 from 6.
Well, that's a poor decision by Marlon Welcome Goodman. He was not bowling well throughout the night, and I don't think he should have bowled that 19th over, and he pushed bowled it. But you still can't believe it.
The score lady has confirmed, Gunsmoke, that over has cost 24 runs. Well, I don't want to say that because I'm leaving it for the mathematicians around here. But that over has cost 24 runs. So they require 2 runs, Gunsmoke, 2 from 6. As Stout on his way to bowler wide, ladies and gentlemen. And that should be the end of it. In fact, no. The rules would apply, and the rules would say that will cost 1 run, and the ball will be bowled over. So 175, so they're just 1 run away from victory. The Caribbean mix, they were in a spot of butter, but some wayward bowling and some poor captaincy, I must say, Gunsmoke. I don't think he could lead me astray. Some very poor captaincy. 175 for 5, a delivery, the wrapped on the pass. And ladies and gentlemen, a leg by taken, and what I can tell you is that takes the score up to 100. So the Caribbean mix will get over the line, Gunsmoke. I can tell you that a Kenny will finish on 26, not out from 8 deliveries, and Stephen Payne, 10 from 13 deliveries. The Caribbean mix side, 3rd position in this tournament, Gunsmoke, and they will get $1,000 Barbados dollars. So well played to the Caribbean mix. I don't want to say condolences. Give me a better word for the ANA strikers. Commensurations to the ANA strikers team. So they will finish 4th, while the Caribbean mix will finish 4 overs, no middles, 2 for 18 from Rashawn Williams. Ahmad Hafaji, 2 overs, no middles, 1 for 23. Marlon Welcome Goodman. Marlon Welcome Goodman, 4 overs, no middles, none for 58. Kamal Sealy, 1 over, none for 16. Kevin Stout, 3.1 overs, none, 1 for 28. And Mohammed head into the finals on
Stars versus A&A Auto Parts and Accessories Friends. Saturday night, 7:30 sharp. 7:30 sharp. We'll be back here at Brea Hall for that all-important finals. But congratulations to the Caribbean. Make some poor strategies, poor bowling from Marlon Welcome Goodman, and it was costly. And the Caribbean mix coming up with a victory. So Saturday night, 7:30 sharp, we're back here. Marks Auto Spears, Bellier Stars versus A&A Auto Parts and Accessories Friends. 7:30 start. So your final comment, Sean? 7 p.m.